Hello everyone, hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Christelle Martinet, Claudia Monacelli, and I'm here to obviously channel Tina Turner, and I'll tell you a little bit about that, a little background. She passed away the 24th, I'm reading now on the 27th, and the next morning, the 25th, I woke up, and I woke up to that, to her song, "You're the best, you're simply the best, simply the best." And I was thinking about it, thinking about it, and thinking about it. Then it hit me in the afternoon. It hit me in the afternoon about 5, 6 p.m. that I was, let me sit down and talk to this woman. I had found out then that she had passed. I didn't know. And we had a chat. And her soul is very, very in the light, very, very, very vibrant, a vibrant soul. And she said she had to speak about her life, especially about the type of life she led and about how it wasn't always bad, okay? So let me have her tell you her words. Now, just before I start, take a look. You have my 2 websites there. If you need to contact me, go through the websites. You'll find services that I do, and you can contact me there. Now, let's see. Yeah, okay. She's elementary. I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Rest assured, it's me and only me with my baby toes that you all always saw on the stage when I performed live. But seriously, though, I needed to communicate a bit about myself and not my religious beliefs. You may only read that I was indeed a Buddhist, a specific Buddhist, but this is not important now. You are witnessing a bit of suggestions. I would like to call them suggestions, maybe guidance for you. Those of you who knew about me know that I had a beginning in a love relationship with Ike Turner that literally sent me on my ass. Seriously, I had to look up because I was as low as I could go. Because of this, and surely not only this, I am and was very lucky because my soul wanted to experience the deep pain that love could cause to us. And it was only thanks to that pain and that experience that I was able to have found a love so pure in my life, and I will be forever grateful to my husband, who of course is mourning my loss and not only a little, but he knows that love is not something that money can buy. But I am sure you all know this. Yes, of course, you travel in circles when you have a fair amount of status and you meet people you would not meet if you were in another social realm. And therefore, nothing happens by chance, as nothing happened by chance in my life. I was graced to be able to use my music for the light of God and for a communication of oneness. Only because of this am I grateful. But not only grateful, I was privileged. For those of you who are artists in your own way, who create, who are creative in any field, art, song, dance, any field, remember never to shortchange your talent or to belittle your talent and think that it can bring you greatness. It can, of course, but the privilege is in becoming a part of others' joy and others' happiness that you give them, along with the motivation that they may find in what you do. I need to point to a profession that gets a bad rap. I firmly believe doctors, physicians, and I mean medicine, traditional medicine, and hospitals. Those people, the personnel working tirelessly in those walls, may never be thanked enough. Because when you go in those walls as a patient, you are in a very bad way and only want to rid yourself of pain and suffering. We need to remember those kinds of healers as well and give them thanks. Now, I would like to speak of healers of a different kind. Energy healers who not everyone has the privilege to know or believe in. Energy healers work in a world of almost invisible things, beings, spirits, energies that are both dark as well as light, and energies that have unrelenting power to cause inestimable pain. I was one of those people. Before I married my husband, the second husband, I realized I had fallen prey to an attack, an onslaught of negative energy, because all of a sudden I started becoming ill and I lost my orientation and my way. I believed I was the target of what many call black magic. But I realized that those are only words. I was extremely fortunate to meet a healer a dear friend sent me to, and before working with her, she insisted we spend time together speaking, because she felt it was difficult for her to work with everyone and needed to get a feeling for my specific energy. I am eternally grateful for having met her. She became a portal for me into a realm I had not known prior to that. I felt completely open, and after having had my energy cleared, I then was ready to welcome love in my heart once again. Yes, it's true that we live a life of priorities, and not all priorities have the same importance. So when your soul is pulled from one place to another, oftentimes we forget to take care of business at our soul level. For this reason, and because my soul contract was to experience physical pain and emotional pain, my emotional pain was in the past, and I subsequently began dealing with other kind of illnesses. Be kind not only to others, but with yourself. Going to take a second, just a second. Let me just put this on here Dear Tina Turner, you were a votary of the Lotus Sutra. I have huge respect for you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Like she's pulling me back. She's pulling me back. And let's get back here. Another piece of guidance I feel is important for me to relay to you. I was forever involved with finding a better life, making a name for myself, and bringing in money so I could change my life and my lifestyle. I learned later in life that in part that was, yes, my soul's contract, but also one of the lessons my soul wanted to experience. Learning how financial wealth is not only a mundane affair, but a spiritual gift, because money has the power to raise spirits and clarify for others how they can ask for what they want, but in a way that aims to profit the greater good. This is where I started to understand the importance of giving and started my philanthropic work. You see, of course, life is not equal for everyone, although we are created in the very same fashion. Our soul charts out a plan for itself. And yes, along that plan, you do have decisions to make that do change the course of your plans. And God's plans, which are and equal the divine in yourself, bring you back in alignment. Never give up your responsibility for your awakening. It will never be in the hands of another. It will be in your hands with your own divinity. We are all perfect souls. The notion of karma is misunderstood by many because people think you do good and you get good. But it's not exactly a one-to-one program here. If you have to take care of someone who is not only yourself, you are halfway toward understanding what I am saying. If you understand that the only way you can take care of yourself is by giving of yourself to others in love, in unconditional love. But this also means that you share that love that you have with the people you love and with others. There is the expression that we are one. We are one. And when something happens to one of us, it is felt by others. To be able to listen in harmony to me, you can feel the pain that I felt, but also the joy of coming forward and learning what my soul was capable of doing. The greatest gift you are given is the possibility to share that love. You can call love spirituality. You can call it by many different names, but it is love that you give when you do any kind of work that you do. Sing. You need to speak your mind and ask and speak with others. If you can use your voice and your vocal cords, make them tremor and sing out, you will experience a rare moment of embodied divinity if you are lacking that now. She puts her hands up and says, wait, you know, and it's a welcome wait, it's a welcome pause, because she's very, very intense. She's intense. I mean, she was intense every time we saw her on the screen at a concert. I could remember her little toes and her feet on that stage, and with these legs at 70 dancing across, you know, left and right, with the power, such power in her voice, but power in her message. She's saying, come. She's going like this. I don't mean to be a scolding soul. I do not mean to scold anyone who's listening and doesn't understand. But it is so important for you to believe, and if you do not have a notion of a higher power or a higher self or a divine purpose or that divinity in you, cultivate the notion of faith. What is faith? And how can you return from some form of relationship with relatives or loved ones, parents, lovers, children? How can you come back when you experience so much emotional pain? How could you again give? When that occurs, cultivate faith. Turn to understand what faith means and what you can do to help others. understand as well. Of course, I would be silly if I didn't speak of music as a cure. Music that binds us and reminds us of the harmony that holds us together. When you are able to hear and feel and sense, above all, in your body, on your skin, what music makes you feel, that's a gift. They are vibrations, sound vibrations, just like everyone else who may not sing, but have vibrations nonetheless. If you ever, and this is my last message, if you ever doubt for one moment whether you love someone or whether they love you, that is your answer. Doubt is not the harbinger of love. It will destroy that relationship. Whatever she said, I don't know, I'm not sure I understood that, or this whole last bit. But in any case, thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Next Saturday, I will be live with a colleague of mine, a Mista, and a friend, and we'll be taking questions, call-in live, call-ins. And I'll put a dedicated phone line, on WhatsApp line for you to call in, taking one phone call at a time. Stay well and have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.